Today, I got two homeless guys. The winner gets a place to stay, and the loser gets hit with a microwaved honey bun. All right, listen to me. The winner gets a place to stay, a place to live, a place to stay for a minute. You know what I'm saying? You gotta want this. You gotta want this as bad as you wanna breathe.
As you just saw, there's a new YouTube menace on the loose. His name is Shabellow, and he pioneered a career by exploiting the homeless for views and subscribers. A pretty unique idea, right? No, not really, but there's this idea, especially in Taoism, that describes like the cyclical nature of the world. It's basically saying that in life, nature is repetitive and not so much moving in this linear motion we think of it to be. And now that YouTube is about 20 years old, we're starting to see examples of this on the site itself. Like Shabellow, for example. He seems like one of those edgy TikTok pranksters, and, you know, he makes those videos about hot chip challenges, like I Prank the News, or Explain the Joke, or Spin the Wheel. Just some cringe shit like that. But when you take a closer look, you can kind of see some other videos like Homeless Box for a Home, Homeless Hunger Games, Homeless Fight for a Job, and finally, Homeless Squid Game. He's taking a page out of Vitaly's book from like 10 years ago, and he's content farming homeless people. Anyways, let's get into the first video and see what home he's actually buying for these people to stay in.
Hey, you see this right here, man? I just rented out this place for a whole week.
Okay, so we're already off to a bad start. The home in question is a Red Roof Inn. I mean, I guess you can't expect him to get an actual house, but a Red Roof Inn? That's like the lowest tier motel, man. You couldn't even spring for a hide or something?
Not for me. Not for me, all right? I'm about to go out into the streets, find homeless people. I'm gonna find two homeless people, make them box. The winner gets a place to stay for a whole week, a home. The loser, on the other hand, gets hit with a microwaved honey bun.
In case you thought it was clickbait, no, he's actually gathering homeless people off the street. I wonder what he says to them to get them in his car, like, hey, I got a challenge for you. Also, I think it's so weird how he includes punishments in these challenges. Like, yeah, I know you just missed on that home, man, but I'm gonna slap you with a honey bun anyway. It's so sad to see.
I know it's messed up, but like, you gotta want it. You have to wanna win, you know?
I actually hate this guy so much, dude. Because he can't even grasp the idea that these guys probably want a roof to stay under and some food to, like, eat, you know? You don't even need to add another incentive for them to want to win. That's like the point of a prize. I'm sorry for harping on this fact, but I think it's crazy he adds a punishment on top of everything.
This shit cost me so much money, bro. I'm not, like, you guys think that I'm lying, but I'm gonna show y'all what room to go and get, because I'm telling you, man, look at this. Boom, we're already in, all right? Look at this, bro. A beautiful bed.
Bro, he thinks he's in the Ritz-Carlton or something. I don't know how he can keep hyping up this normal-ass hotel room with a straight face. Like, dude, you could have just said you got a hotel room and no one would have cared. Like, that's still honestly a nice thing to do. I mean, if he wasn't making them fight, of course it would be a nice thing.
What about the headgears? The headgears are $50. Yeah, bro, no. Yo, these homeless are gonna have to fight without headgears.
Bro, he's really not gonna get them headgear anyway. I don't know why he was acting like he would. He only has one thing in mind, and that's content. He sees them like they're not even humans.
Today, I got two homeless guys. The winner gets a place to stay.
Yeah, we're getting into the fighting now. We're getting into some action, except for I can't really show that on here. I'm not going to, and it would probably get taken down anyway. I genuinely have no idea how this has stayed on his channel for so long.
All right, listen to me. The winner gets a place to stay, a place to live, a place to stay for a minute. You know what I'm saying? You gotta want this. You gotta want this as bad as you wanna breathe.
He just wants to taunt them, man. Like, what he's really trying to tell them is they have to make some good content or else. Like I said, I can't show the fighting, but there are some breaks between the rounds where Shabellow talks to these guys.
Y'all gotta want it harder than this. You gotta want it.
Let's go.
Listen to me. All those days, just think about the AC. Think about the place to go lay at. It's the last 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Last one.
Is it?
The winner goes home. Home.
Yeah.
Home.
He's talking to these guys like they don't know what a home is. I get they're homeless, but home is kind of in the word, man. It's so rude. He just has to talk down on these guys, and it's so hard to watch. I sat through this for you guys, and please make it worth it for me. It was a really hard task.
That winner is Squid! Yeah!
Our first goal, baby!
And now guess what you get to enjoy? A beautiful bed. You know what a bed is?
He really just asked if he knew what a bed is. Like, dude, he's not some subhuman. He knows what a bed is. But on the good side, this guy does seem genuinely happy because he does have a place to stay, and that is a good thing. If you're like me, you had a little hope this video would have a happy ending and the guy would also get a hotel too, but that's not what ends up happening.
We'll go to the microwave and yes, sir. No way he's fucking running. Yo. Yo, come back.
Honestly, good for him. I don't know why he would stay and get punished. That shouldn't be a thing anyway.
What do you want to say to the people that right now that are probably going to be like, oh no, Shabellow, you're taking advantage of the homeless guys and stuff. Like, what do you want to say to them?
Nah, he's trying to give back to his community, man.
Thank you, thanks.
So right here, Shabellow is clearly manipulating this guy. Obviously, he's going to say you're a good guy after you just gave him a place to stay. I wish this was the only video, but it's unfortunately not, and it's probably the most tame one we're going to see.
I got 2 homeless guys, and they're about to compete homeless Hunger Games. The winner gets an all-you-can-eat buffet.
So now he thinks it's a good idea to do a homeless Hunger Games, and on top of that, he's giving them a shitty prize. I mean, at least the hotel lasted for a week, but just one meal, bro? That sucks. I promise you he made more off this video than it cost to pay for the buffet easily. I mean, for a multi-stage tournament like this, the prize should be bigger than the prize for a single boxing match. Damn, maybe I'm getting too into this, but the point is somehow he made the competition harder for an even smaller prize.
But the loser has to eat the world's hottest chip.
Dude, what is it with these punishments? The world's hottest chip is insane. I'm just gonna spoil the end. He ended up making the loser eat the chip, and that guy just threw up. I don't know how you can be so content pilled that you can sit and watch a hungry guy get tortured like that. I'm gonna try and get through the video as quickly as possible. So let's go look at the challenges he made them go through.
Team ball deathmatch. The challenge is simple. They both take turns shooting each other. The person who gets 3 hits wins. They first start with 10 bullets and start far away from each other. But each round they get closer and get less bullets.
Shabellow must be getting off to this stuff, because what other reason would you have to be doing this, man? There's so many things wrong with this. I don't know if you've been shot by a paintball, but they're definitely painful. And on top of that, they don't have anything protecting their eyes. So hopefully they don't get shot there.
Their second challenge is called the Lego death race. Okay, they can't hear me because I have them blindfolded. All right, I'm going to blindfold them and make them race through here. You see this right here? All the way there. All right, and they're going to be barefoot.
Now we're getting to the point of actual torture. They aren't even expecting to step on Legos, and then boom, you just step on one. That's some shit not too far off from Guantanamo Bay. And to end off this video, I'm going to show you a pretty sad clip. And when you watch it, I want you to consider what Shabellow is putting these guys through.
Winning that hot food, man.
You want that hot food?
Yeah.
That's what's motivating you.
Yes. That hot food, that cold drink with that ice. I ain't had that in forever, man.
That's your chance right here, man.
Man, this is what happens when you let dumbass kids watch American Psycho too early. They must start thinking homeless people are unimportant play toys like Shabellow does here. This is the root problem of Shabellow. I'm sure in his head he masks his lack of care for homeless people with his desire for more content. But you guys get the picture, and that was going to be the end of this video, but then he posted another insane video, and that was less than a week ago, so I want to go over that, and I'm sure you're going to see why.
Today, I'm hosting a homeless Squid Game where the contestants behind me are going to be competing in different challenges where the winner gets $100, baby.
Guess what? This time he has a bigger group. In this video, he starts off with the normal Squid Game challenges like red light, green light, then that cookie game. After that, he does rock, paper, scissors because I guess he's already running out of ideas. And then for some reason, he does a marble throwing game, I guess. By the end, there's only 2 competitors left, and he has a unique idea for a game. He chooses to do split or steal, which if you already know how that works, you already know why that's like a scumbag choice. But if you don't, I'm going to let him explain it and see if you notice anything.
You guys are in the finals, the last people left. It's a game of split or steal. All right, 2 splits, 2 steals. So the challenge is simple. If you guys both pick splits, you guys split 50 and 50. But if one person picks splits and the other person chooses steal, the person that chose steal takes all the money, $100 with them. If one person picks steal and the other person picks steal, you guys both lose the $100.
Oh, that's a hitter.
That explanation is probably the most useful Shabellow has ever been for anyone, honestly. So he opted for a game that could result in everyone losing. If somehow you defend this guy by saying he is giving money away, how are you going to defend the fact that he might not give money away? As shitty as this idea is, I have to give him some credit for coming up with this because in its own messed up way, it's pretty smart. It creates the perfect opportunity for content and drama while also opening the door to saving him some money. And guess what? That is almost exactly what happens. Going into this, I was thinking how easy the decision would be. Both these girls are actually homeless and understand the struggle that comes with no money, so the choice would probably be pretty easy.
Now, Both of you guys turn around and reveal your answer. Oh, wow. Now you guys can look at the answers.
Oh!
Damn.
Dirty!
I was genuinely surprised by this, but at least the girl that lost took it like a champ. Alright, so in conclusion, this channel in part has grown off the exploitation of homeless people, and absolutely he has no remorse for it. If you are so generous and you want to give money away to the homeless, why not just like give it to them without doing any of these silly challenges? I'll tell you why. It's because it doesn't make good content. Although his channel might not be very large yet, because of this Mr. Beast's style format, I wouldn't be surprised if it gained like more traction before any sort of intervention or large controversy happens. When you are willing to break your morals for popularity, it can really fuck up the kids watching this content, because who else is watching this? Anyways, that's about it. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.